Everyone wants to know the secret to a long life, but no one asks what it actually feels like to outlive everyone you love. Imagine this. You're the last one left in a room that used to be full of laughter, arguments, and life. No friends, no enemies, no partner, just memories and silence. And that's where my story begins. My name is Walter. I'm 105 years old. I drove a taxi for over 4 decades, 41 years behind the wheel, watching the world pass by. I saw generations grow up, fall in love, and leave this world. My wife, Margaret, my friends, even the people I couldn't stand, they all left. And before they did, almost every single one of them asked me the same question. Walter, what's your secret? I always gave them the same answer. Clean food. And for a long time, I believed that myself. But then I noticed something strange. The people who followed every rule, perfect diet, strict routines, hours of exercise, they didn't last longer than the ones who didn't. Some of them left sooner. And the more I watched, the more I realized. Maybe the secret was never about food at all. Now I know what you're waiting for. You want the list. Fine, here it is. 2 eggs in the morning, fried in butter, golden edges curling. Real meat a couple of times a week. Vegetables from the ground, fresh and earthy. Bread, water, black coffee, strong enough to wake your soul. And yes, sometimes chocolate. Sometimes a small whiskey on cold nights. No powders, no supplements. I never punished myself for enjoying life. Most people take notes. They leave happy, thinking they've unlocked a secret. But if you stop here, you've missed the real point. No one ever asked me the real questions, not once. They never asked, Walter, how did you keep going when everyone was gone? Or, Walter, how do you wake up after a century and still care? Those are the questions that truly matter. I had a regular fare for years, a man named Dr. Paulson, a nutritionist, a man who knew everything about health, perfect diet, perfect knowledge. One day I asked him, what's the real secret to a long life? He said, eat well, sleep well, avoid stress. I asked him, do you do all 3? He paused and said, I never figured out the stress part. He didn't live very long after that. That's when I realized knowledge alone doesn't save you. After I retired, I stopped moving. No work, no routine, no reason. I'd wake up, sit in my chair, and wait for the day to pass. Days turned into weeks, weeks turned into months. I wasn't living anymore, I was just waiting. Then one morning I stepped into the garden, pulled one weed, then another, and before I knew it, hours had passed. Sun on my back, soil on my hands, sweat on my brow. I felt alive again. It was nothing big, but it was something. And that something brought me back. That's when I learned the real truth. You don't need a grand purpose. You just need a reason. Something small, something simple. A walk, a conversation, a habit. A moment you look forward to, because when you have no reason to wake up, your body starts preparing not to. When Margaret passed, the next morning I made 2 cups of coffee, one for me, one for her. I sat there for a long time. The coffee went cold, but time didn't stop. And somehow, in that pain, I found a small reason to keep going. Not a big one, just enough. Later, I called my son, Robert. We didn't say much at first, but we talked. People think having others around is optional. It's not. It's part of survival. And having good people to share small moments with, it keeps you alive in ways nothing else can. And let me be honest with you, some of this is luck, good genes, strong bones, a body that held up well. I won't pretend it's all discipline, because it isn't. So if you want the secret, here it is. Eat real food, move your body, stay connected. But more than anything, Stop just getting through your days. Life isn't waiting at the end. It's happening right now, in the small moments, in the ordinary routines, in the reasons you give yourself to keep going. At 105, I still wake up, make my coffee, sit in my chair, and choose every single day to be here. The days are not in your way. The days are the whole thing.